Okay, you guys, I'm so pumped today to talk to you guys about mindset with my friend, someone who I admire and absolutely love, Doreen Godfrey. And she is here for episode 6 of Mindset Makeover Musings with Tracy Balderach. And I want Doreen to tell you herself, but she is an entrepreneur. She is a mom of 3 adorable girls. She's married. She runs a household. She takes care of herself at the same time. So she does all the things that we are all doing. And I want to spend some time hearing a little bit from Doreen on her mindset when it came to launching a business. And then when you find out what she does, she's also going to share with us how the people that she works with have had a mindset shift based on how they are showing themselves self-care and taking time out for them. So this is my friend, Doreen. How are you?
Hi, Tracy. I'm so happy to be here.
I am so happy to have you. Thank you so much for taking time out of your super busy schedule to talk to us. I know you're going to provide a ton of value. So for the women who are watching that don't know you, tell us who you are and what you do.
Okay. Hi, ladies. My name is Doreen Godfrey. I live in Darien, Connecticut right now, but I was born and raised in Queens, New York.
Woo! You love the New Yorkers.
Yeah, love it. I am married. I have an amazing husband. His name is Connor, and I have 3 girls, Reagan, Taylor, Mackenzie, and they are 10, 8, and 6. So definitely close in age, a handful. Yeah, my background was fashion, and I wanted to be, the next Rosanna Scotto, but you never know where life is going to lead you.
Right.
I danced my whole life. I started when I was 3. I was in a professional dance company, M&M Dance Company, which is still thriving in Queens and in New York. And I love it. I had no idea that life would lead me down this path, but here we are.
All right. So share with us what you launched. How many
Okay.
years ago has it been?
Oh my gosh, it's been, we're in our 2nd year in our actual studio.
Okay.
So I think we're going on like 5 years,
Wow,
maybe
so
4
crazy.
or 5. Yeah.
Okay.
It's such a blur, right? So
Totally.
I co-own Dance on the DL and DL Studio with Linda Cicero. So I'm the D and she's the L.
Love it.
Yes.
Love
Yep.
it. And so for those people who aren't local, tell us a little bit about what Dance on the DL is, what it does, who you attract.
Yes. So Dance on the DL, and now it's DL Studio is our actual home, which has been amazing. We're a 2nd year in that.
Okay.
So we are a dance company. We do dance and fitness for adult classes. We have a very robust kids program with over 350 kids in the program.
Amazing.
We started with 30, 3
Right.
classes, 30 kids, and we blinked, and here we are. So we do weekly classes, adult classes in the morning. We do events on the weekends. We're having a self-defense workshop for women this weekend.
Love that.
We do events, birthday parties, ladies' night, which is amazing. So we're always continually growing and figuring out ways to give back. And a big part of our program is this motivational element, which we'll talk about.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay. So I was so excited when Doreen said, yes, she would be on this call because she's so, and I know your partner too, just has such a heart for women, which we're going to talk about. But before you even launched, which was Dance on the DL and now DL Studios, like obviously you're a co-owner, so it was a collaborative thing between you and your partner.
Absolutely.
But you
Yes.
personally, and for any women that's watching this that has a goal that she wants to go after, that might be career related, marriage related, finance related, volunteer related, talk to us about what you had to do from a mindset standpoint to get yourself amped up and ready to be like, let's do this.
Okay. So I was really thinking about this from the moment you asked me about, mindset and the business. And it really made me dig deep because everything happened so fast with the business. And I was going at such like a full speed ahead charging. And it really wasn't until I was depleted and I was about to crack. And I'm like, I can't give anymore. I'm giving everything right now. And I said, I need to stop. And now I need to work on me and my mindset and figure out how I could be me again before I could keep giving.
Right.
So it really took me back and took me a second. And I said, okay, I need to figure out a daily routine. So I wake up every morning and the first thing I do is, although it is on my phone, I read my prayer.
Yep.
So I read my Joel Osteen, I read my prayer, I take a moment to breathe with my cup of coffee, and I start my day like that. I learned how to meditate, which that was just a godsend because it really helped me breathe. As an entrepreneur, as a mom, as a daughter, as a sister, as a friend, my mind races and I couldn't sleep at night because that running to-do list would not stop.
Right.
So I really needed to learn how to breathe and stop and take a moment for myself. And then I also learned the importance of sweating and working out for me because I teach so much. And I was like, wait a minute. Sometimes I learned throughout this whole process that the teacher needs to be the student. And I just want to be in a class and do and go. And that mindset really helped me reset each day, knowing I had that moment for me and that moment of clarity and calm. And then I was able to give more of myself and really forge on and really push ahead every day.
Yeah, that's huge. And I think so many women can relate to that. And gosh, I feel like I've been working on my mindset for 5 years, but as you're talking and I'm thinking about like when I first launched my business, I wasn't working on my mindset either. It was about after a year where I was like, I'm cracking, I'm breaking, I can't do it.
Yep.
Right. And so we've got to pour into ourselves. And I think you and I both have in common that we rely on prayer for sure. Not everyone does. Everyone has their own thing. But it's amazing that here we are 6 episodes in and you're the 4th person that's talked about waking up with an intention. So I love that because it shows that when you did that, your business really, really grew by leaps and bounds. That's huge.
And in full honesty, because I believe in being really vulnerable.
Yes.
Lady, I was not this person. I was like, I have laundry to do. I have dishes to do. I don't have time for me. It's just not, I don't have the time for it. I just got to go because if I stop, I'm taking time away from getting all that done. And then I truly realized, okay, I'm going to be better at getting it all done if I do stop. And it could be just 10 minutes. But I was that person that was like, no time for that.
Yeah. I mean, yes, I think that echoes so many women and then they just feel so depleted. So kudos to you that you took a time out and did that and that's shown. Okay. So you had this mindset shift. Your business has like grown. You've gone from 30 to 350 children. And that's not even talking about adults, which I think is huge. So let's talk about when you're in the studio, when you're teaching class, when you're rocking out and jamming, and you guys will find her on Instagram. You can actually watch her teaching dance, which is so cool. Yes. I want to know about the mindset shift within children, within the women, or I know you also have men come to your studio who've enrolled in classes that are doing classes. Talk to us about how their mindset has changed by focusing a little bit of time on them each week.
It is so important when these kids, first of all, I'll talk about the kids first because we forget sometimes as we go, Linda and I are moving so full speed, and me as a mom, I have so much going on that I get bogged down with the to-do list. And then this right here is my why. This right here is the reminder of why we do what we do. To see a child who has severe anxiety or is so shy, like such an introvert, or we have a lot of middle school kids, and teenagers that there's a lot going on. There's bullying. There is pressure, the amount of pressure to be perfect, to do this, social media, everything. Right. And they say the studio is my safe place. I get so emotional when I talk about this.
Of course you do. Yes.
Yeah. It's their place. It's their safe place to be themselves and to let go and to listen to music and to dance it out. And it's such a release. We had a girl, and I'll never forget, her mother said to me the very beginning of the year, this is before we had the studio. So she doesn't want to do swim because she doesn't want to do the meets. And she didn't want to do dance because she doesn't want to do the showcase the end of the year. Okay. So if you're okay with that, she'll enroll. I'm like, I'm okay with it. Yeah. in my head, I'm like, she is doing this.
Right, of course.
I am not going to give up on this kid. And we worked through it. And I saw little by little, she would come out of her shell. And then I was like, what's your favorite color?
Right.
And maybe this will be like the breaking point. She has severe anxiety. And she got out on that stage in front of almost 1,000 people that Darien High School can hold.
Wow.
And with a smile, like it didn't even faze her. Because I was like, I got you. Well, I'm right here. It's just like a party. All you're doing is dancing the way we do in the classroom and on stage.
Right.
And if you need me, I'm right here.
Right.
To see those kids and the accomplishment that they feel.
Right.
It's just everything, you know, to get emails from parents that said, my daughter wouldn't even read in the classroom. And now she's, you know, auditioning for the school talent show or just anything like that. It just makes you feel like dance is a release. Yep. It's a gift. Yep. It's a blessing that we wake up every day and we are breathing and we can move our bodies.
Yes.
You know, my father-in-law has MS. He can't. Yeah. So when I think about the blessing, I'm like, I can move. So today I'm going to move for him and everybody else who can't move.
Yes.
And every Tuesday is my class, my beginner hip hop class, but we have classes every morning for adults from fitness to dance. And in my Tuesday class, I always try to include like a motivational message.
Right.
Because we need sometimes just to take a moment for us. And we forget that. I said before, I was like, yes, I wasn't that person. But when we get in that room, it's so incredible. And we're all there for a common cause, just to literally have fun and dance and work out and sweat. And I had somebody text me yesterday and she's like, I really feel like I'm part of a family. Like it's our little dance family. And anytime somebody new comes in the room, we're like, hi, welcome. This is going to be so much fun. Like, it's just so motivating. And I want people to leave feeling so good about who they are, whether they got every step or even if they got one and they rocked out that one step and they were jamming out in the corner, then that's it. That's all you need is because it's about feeling good.
Yes.
Yeah, just do it. You hear the beat and you're like, let's going. We're going. But that's really what it is. And a lot of times we forget as adults that we have to take a little bit before we can give. And I tell my students all the time, guys, I try to be the light. Somebody told me once, and I actually have this on my necklace. It says fountain.
Okay.
I'll say my cousin-in-law, we'll call her. She told me once, you're a fountain. And I said, what does that mean? You know, exactly. And she said, there are two people in life. There are fountains and there are drains. And she said, and you, my friend, are a fountain because you give back. So I try to always be the fountain or be the light. But you know what? You can't always do that. There are days that I wake up and I'm not feeling so great either.
Right. You need a fountain to pour into you.
Yes. Yes. And I say to them, sometimes I say, you know what? I try to be your light, but sometimes I'm going to bask in your light because you give it back to me. Yes. The energy that we give each other in the room, the way we motivate each other, the way we make each other feel is good. Surround yourself with like those good people because sometimes you don't have it to give, but that's okay. Take a little bit, take a little, because that replenishes you.
Absolutely. For sure.
Yeah.
And I think too, it just goes to show that the people who are constantly working on their mindset are the people that have that light or to be that fountain for others, because you know, there will be times where you have to pull from other fountains when you need it. And that's okay, because then you're just going to give it back twofold next time. You know?
Exactly. Yes.
Awesome. I love this. Okay. So for our local viewers who maybe have not heard of your studio, how can they find you? Where can they learn about information to, you know, maybe potentially take a class and start to pour into themselves a little bit?
Absolutely. So we have danceonthedl.com, and it is the same handle for Instagram and Facebook. And I would truly encourage you guys to go on Instagram and watch the videos.
Yes.
I'll also tag myself, and I'm sure Tracy will as well, because I will include our motivational messages that we give at the beginning of class. We're always trying to sprinkle those and pepper those in there, and people that we find and promote around us that radiate that light. Perfect links to those people as well. So you can find our dance classes online, and you can see our full schedule online. We're located in Darien, but who knows, maybe one day we could be in your home on your computer.
I know. I would not put it past you guys. So thank you so much for popping on with us. You're such an inspiration, and you can tell that you're taking time to work on you. So thank you for motivating and inspiring everybody who's been watching. You are a light and a fountain. I love it.
Thank you, Tracy. Thank you,
All
guys.
right. Bye. We'll see you guys next time.